Here we are again. This is the Gobin xf-85, and what you're looking at here is actually the control column. You see I've made it up out of wire, white wood glue and some green putty for the actual control handle itself. It's all made up to scale specifications. I've also done the throttle lever here, and there's the flap lever as well there. We also have the pico tube here, made up of brass tube and wire. Very simple, that one. Simplest one of the lot actually, but there you go. You can see that there's all the wires, all the cables going up on the actual control column are actually being put on there. If I put my hand, oh, I can't. If I put it there, can I put it there? There you go. You can see the actual curvature of the control column. Right. Next thing is, oh, I'll have to come out. I'll have to come out. So excuse me about this. I'm gonna. Oh, wrong way. Here we go. Right. We have parts here. I'm gonna put the light on now. I can put the light on there. Right. And we've got some parts here that are used on the model. When you only do a paper canopy on it, you can use these parts in conjunction with this bit here. You can see if I turn that round, these are attached to this part along here and makes your canopy up, and then you've got a paper canopy you put over the top. But what I've done is I've used the outside piece to this and made a mould. Here it is. As you can see, all these individual pieces are from these here, put in the right order, and using the outside piece of this, well, I've drawn the lines continually down onto this piece here and glued them all together here. I've also put a backing on this, and I've used the paper canopy inside. I don't know whether you can see that. It's a bit, this light's a bit bright, but if I put it to one side you should be able to see it. There's a paper canopy. I filled this up with casting powder. I put some Lego blocks around here to make up a plug that I can use in my vac form mould. I use some old gloss paint just to paint these over to take the pores out the plaster. Then I can put some wax on here for releasing of the canopy after it's been vac formed. Works very well, and most of these kits do have them. Excuse me, also put that just slides in there, you see. Right, the other parts here, they're a bit on the bright side, I'm sorry. If I tilt them, there we go. There's some wires, bits and pieces. What I've done is I put them on a piece of 6mm board, drilled holes in the correct places so I can get this at the right angle. I've used a pillar drill angled so that I would get the correct angles on this particular piece. Again, we'll use brass wire and solder and just make that part up. Excuse me, I've got a bit of cold. Here's another piece. This is actually for the canopy. Actually goes just underneath the canopy. Again, holes are being drilled in here for the loop, and then I can place the whole thing in situ, and then I'll get it actually all at the right angle, everything working properly. I think it should go straight into the model when it's ready. There's also an extra piece here on this piece. I've cut this out here. It's actually filled with sandpaper. You make the card wheels up. Of course they're going to be sort of a bit stepped, so what you need to do is you need to round them down. And some people put them on Dremels and that, all your electric drills, and sand them down that way. I do, but I always have trouble with the profile, so what I've done is I put the profile on here and then cut it out in wood. But I made it slightly larger and put a sheet of sandpaper in here, and then I can use this. Oh, excuse me. Well, I can use this piece to go into the card, and it will sand it to the exact profile that I need. It's just one way of doing it. I thought I'd give it a try, and it does work. I've used it on other models, so I'll keep using it now. And that's it for now, until I start building it again. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Any comments, please leave them. I will try and answer them as far as I can. Good night now.